Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to LEGO Harry Potter years 5 through 7. Let's continue. So they got rid of the teacher. So is this the end of the Order of the Phoenix, or is there more to this? Like, throughout this whole movie he's been getting flashes of flashes of what Voldemort has been doing, and now I think they're going to go get some flying creatures, these guys, to fly away. And see, it seems strange. It seems like we've done more than 6 levels for the first movie, and there's 24 in total levels. So I don't know how they're gonna break this down. If you had 9, 18, 27, that would be too many. If you did 8, 16, 24, that might make sense. If there's 8 levels per movie. So I don't know what the full deal with this area is. It seems like it might be like a spying network that they can use it to see the actions and maybe the thoughts of all the wizards. Just break them. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm totally wrong about this, because it's all these crystal balls or this spell here is the explosive spell, I believe. So let's lift me up so I can grab that. And see, that's all that's in this entire section. Like, here's a great example of a level that is just unfinished. There's no little Lego pieces anywhere except for a few of these things around. And that's it for this entire section. 3 pieces to collect to build the explosion to move on to the next area.
Ooh.
So, why leave so much of the levels in an open section? Maybe these things tell them like the future or the fates of people.
Huh?
So the bad guys show up, and now we're in this cave-in, and again, it's the sides are just gonna loop. They're gonna loop and they're gonna curve a little bit, but this is a completely, like, let's see, the weird thing here is there is something right here that I think is a collectible. Right, but you would have you have to kind of take a break. And I think you need dark magic for that. So, I think you need to fill this with water. There's obviously a spell we're going to get that's going to allow you to fill things with water. So you have this little break, but then you start coming down this way, and it's back to the race. That room disappears, the game locks up and lags some more. It's important to remember, I turned down all the graphics and all the effects to get it to lag only this much. It puts me in this ridiculous point where, like, I can't really say anything about the PlayStation 4 version of this game. They may very well have fixed it with the remasters and all. But do you really want to trust a company that releases this on Steam and never puts out a patch? It's been years and years that has done this before and given out bad things, bad versions of games, bad ports of games, and just in general bad LEGO games. The LEGO series, with a reboot, they could fix a lot of mistakes because they've made a lot of mistakes in some of their games. Now, a lot of their LEGO games are fun and very fun, and I have a lot of fun with them. But I can probably think of 4 right now that, like, the Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, and the 2 Harry Potter games alone. So here's the problem. You have to get this to spin. And you do that by pressing forward now, instead of pressing B and tapping B. This doorway, by the way, it sends them to like a different universe, or kills them, or separates their souls forever, or something along that line. So we're trying here to free every single student. Let's get the student repel over here. So everybody's fighting everybody. Here. And I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure that this is the final level for the first movie. So we have one more that we need to free. And I can't do anything with this. Can't do anything with that. Can't do anything with this. So, do you know dark magic? I just had to target that one specifically to use probably the red spell, if I was to guess. That's what I meant. Just making a mistake there. So you'd think that that might just be the end of it, but it isn't. No, they've got to bring out that dueling thing again. So walk into the circle, press B, swap to yellow, and you have to be kind of quick here. Like as soon as you see what the spell is, get in there and do it, because if you're not quick, they'll switch to something different, and they'll hit you. See, I like the general idea of the dueling. It just was implemented poorly. Very, very poorly. And so, this incredibly dark movie ends like this, with your friend going through the doorway and being destroyed forever.
Huh?
See, I don't know if going through that doorway makes you into a ghost, or if it means you can't be a ghost, or what. And then the game locks up right at the vital moment when Voldemort shows up. And then it locks up again. As this Dumbledore shows up, and then it locks up again. So we're playing as Dumbledore, and the big Voldemort is back. Scene again. And we have fire. What would you call this? Fire basilisk, fire snake. What spells does this guy have? Not really anything special. So he broke something, and then I can put that together. Now we've got a fire sprinkler system. Now turn these, put out the fire. So just sit there and hold on to the button. There's a ball of water that I guess I'm just gonna float over his head. I mean, what am I supposed to do here? It's like right over him. Apparently I was supposed to pick him up in the ball of the water? Yeah. And see, this dueling is enough. You don't need to match the spells. I think this mechanic does enough of it. Just breaking all the windows. So he makes a shield. Like, is there something I'm supposed to do right now, or am I just waiting? I think I'm probably supposed to build something with Harry while he shields him. And then look at Voldemort's health. He's down to 2 hearts, and I haven't hit him 6 times. That seems strange. They were gonna have more of a fight there, or they just wanted his life bar to be higher for no real reason. See, this is supposed to be a big dramatic fight, and I can't even get into it because of all the bugs, all the glitching, all the lagging. Well, I guess it's just lagging. We haven't seen any other glitches so far. I've seen talk of other glitches, but I may not actually run into any of those.
Huh? 'Huh? 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 'Huh?
See, this is also kind of the point where Harry starts becoming this, like, deeply disturbed character. Because being haunted by all the bad events of that have happened to him. So maybe that was a much longer scene where he tried to hide in Harry. Or part of Harry's throat was in there or something. In Lego form, you just don't know what the story really is. So I don't know if a scene is that I see in Lego form is like 20 minutes of a scene in the movie, or 20 pages of the book, or if it's simply a sentence or just made up for the game. So this has to be the end. So we see finish the story. Good. Let's finish the story. So they've got it on film. Somebody took a picture. They get rid of the teacher. Turns out she really wasn't working for Voldemort. She was just silly. But I guess that means also that that she didn't get stuck in the forest forever. There's a bunch of shoes in the trees. Apparently they're hazing the new students or something. So 9% done. And here's what I'm thinking. And here's the creators. TT Games, division of WB Games, I believe, is how it works. Makers of some of the worst PC ports ever, including Arkham Knight, WB Games is. Now, what department, what division, who is on the project for this game versus any of their other games, I don't know. So let's see. Let's run this way and come in here. That was 6 levels somehow. Somehow that was 6 levels. And each level has a wizard meter, the 4 crests, and the save a student thing going on. And this is Dumbledore's Order of the Phoenix, which I assume the Order of the Phoenix is actually all of the people that eventually get together. So we've done 1/4 of the story. I guess I'm going to continue to try to struggle. Just struggle through this. We've done 6 and do the story, but I'm almost fairly certain at this point I'm not going to do the 100% free play. But let's try to at least get through the story. Although, frankly, I don't even know why I'm bothering to get through the story, because if you're watching this for the story, you're not really going to get it. And I think I've probably made it blatantly obvious that for the current version on Steam, this game is not playable. Maybe you could get the 360, the Xbox One, or the PlayStation 4, particularly with the remastered collection for PlayStation 4, and it will run, but I can't speak to that because it's not even out yet as at the time of this recording. So it may very well just be a buggy port still that they're just trying to make more money on. And it seems really inappropriate that they would do this to Harry Potter, what seems like a huge title, and they wouldn't even bother to make the game playable. Anywho, that's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me further, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.